5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, game 2 of Dark Horses in this Corona Cup. Well, that was an exciting game, Rue.
Yeah, very exciting game. I'm excited for the next one to see where they pull it out. I do not know a ton about the team they're playing, Nardans.
This is a new
I
team,
do know.
right?
I know because Light Tops has played in the past.
Okay.
I think Aaron Rappaport has also played. I think there's several teams that have played in the past. I do know that this is a very low-skilled team as far as their ranks.
Okay.
Probably the lowest of the tournament. I applaud these guys for coming out and playing anyway.
We've been there.
I wish them the best of luck. Yeah, yeah, definitely. We've been there. We've been the lowest team for sure in tournaments before too. And you get better over time. You just gotta come out, lose some games, hopefully, win one, get some good experience, and just improve.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm excited about that.
And I think getting in a community with high skill players is the best thing to improve your ability.
You're absolutely right. Getting this experience against better players than you, it doesn't happen very often. Like, how else can you get that? You're not going to queue into divine and immortal players if you're a guardian or whatever. It's really good for you to learn. It's a good opportunity to learn. I hope they take it that way. I think these guys have a pretty good overall attitude about it. Yeah, I do know Light Tops. Light Tops is an Arc Warden spammer, very good Arc Warden player. Plays at mid, does a really good job at Arc Warden, and honestly, I think he will need to kind of carry this team with his Arc Warden if they have any choice of winning. So they go off with a first pick Terrorblade.
Wow.
That's got to be a specialty, right?
It's got to be
a first pick Terrorblade.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah. That's
I feel like Terrorblade is pretty easily countered though in lane. You just need some magic spam.
Yeah, I mean he does have a high armor hero. This hero can be devastating late game. Maybe that's what they're going for, right?
True.
They're just trying to get to the late game, maybe have a crazy late game lineup.
A first pick Underlord, I guess that's their answer to the Terrorblade. As an offlaner, he hits really hard, so he can take a lot of last hits, and obviously he does have magic spam, so he can push Terrorblade out of lane. So
yeah, Underlord does have little armor though, so Terrorblade can hit him pretty hard.
True.
However,
he'll have to watch out for the meta.
Right, the roots will be annoying, and then late game when Terrorblade has a bunch of items, the Rain of Fire, is that what the spell's called? That's what it was called in Warcraft.
I believe so.
Anyway.
Yeah, something like that.
But that's going to be good. Lich. What do you think about the Lich pick here?
The Lich is a classic, lane dominator. He's a really good support, and he just buys a bunch of mangoes and queues the crap out of people. So I like Lich. Lich is great.
It's called Firestorm. I just
Firestorm. Okay.
So then they pick the Dazzle, which I think is immediately followed by a ban of Huskar. Don't want to get that cheesed, and these are very quick picks coming out. Earth Spirit and an Arc Warden, so we could see the Light Tops Arc Warden. Probably super excited that he gets to play this.
Absolutely.
Most teams ban it out against him. They're very scared of Light Tops' Arc Warden, even though he's not as high of skilled as the other players. He does play an excellent Arc Warden, which is a dangerous hero.
Absolutely. When you run into a spammer, you have to be careful. That's for sure.
Right. No matter what level, I think people that spam heroes that know the ins and out of a hero, they should be respected at all levels. So.
Absolutely.
I mean, I remember when I was, still ancient and, had my Ursa banned all the time just because.
Yes. Yeah, mid Ursa.
Right.
Yeah.
Earth Spirit, who's playing this Earth Spirit?
I don't think we've ever seen this before.
Yeah, this is a new pickup for Dark Horse. Yeah, I wonder if King Bob's been practicing this. This is a 4 hero typically. So, and I imagine Dr. Maxito will play the Lich. They pick a Weaver.
Interesting.
Weaver.
It's got to be a carry, right?
It's got to be carry Weaver. I actually love the Weaver pick here because it can get into both the Terrorblade and the Arc Warden, which they're both heroes that are very hard to get into.
True, very true. They also have no lockdown for Weaver right now.
And that's the same reason why I actually like the Earth Spirit as well. Earth Spirit can get into these backlines and get on them and make them, because what they want to do, what Nardans wants to do, is create this barrier, kind of this, and that's a wonderful pick for Nardans.
Spirit Breaker. That is
a wonderful pick.
They definitely needed lockdown and in order to control this Weaver, so I think that's a great pick as well.
Wonderful pick. I love the draft here from Nardans, actually. Excellent draft. They have this frontliner, and then they have this kind of. They're gonna create. I mean, basically, it's going to be kind of a fight where they're they're being defensive with the bubbles up. Magnetic field is maybe what it's called, Arc Warden, and so they can't right click him, so they have to get in on him. However, Spirit Breaker's going to push him back, Dazzle's going to push him back, right? They're going to be pushing him back, so I kind of like this.
Very
I like
good
this.
point.
I'm excited to see the team fights in this game. They ban the Axe, another hero that can blink and get on them. Axe is very good against Terrorblade, very good against Arc Warden. Good ban there.
Very good ban.
And the Necropus ban.
I also, we didn't notice this earlier, but the Mars, they may have been setting up for the Arc Warden and Spirit Breaker. Arc Warden obviously wants to stand back and hit into it, and so the Mars ult would disrupt a lot of that, and Spirit Breaker can't charge in to that as well.
Very good point. That's a great ban.
And they end it with a Phoenix. This is interesting. They don't have a lot of egg hitters, and then an immediate Invoker.
That is an interesting Phoenix pick. I'm not exactly sure what they're going for, other than maybe they just want that pure damage to bring down this Underlord. Yeah, kind of interesting.
Could be, yeah.
Maybe more. I mean, slowing the attack speed. I think maybe just going for big team fight. They're just looking for big team fights.
And it could just be a Aaron Rappaport hero. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Just a comfort pick. Rue Invoker. I know that Rue plays this Invoker a lot. So, yeah, I'm excited to see this match.
Yeah, and you were right. It is the King Bob Burst Spirit. So, I guess he's been practicing, ready to try out some stuff.
I love it. I love it when people, go from one land to the next, pick up a new hero, bring it to the land. Like, I'm ready to play this hero. Absolutely love that. So,
any surprise picks besides the Phoenix?
I mean, this is kind of a glass cannon build by Nardans, right? Which makes sense for the Dazzle to have been picked in the second phase. But they can do a ton of damage as well. Like I feel like if this goes late game, then Nardans actually has a really good opportunity to win this. Light Top's Arc Warden, 162 and 127. So
it's a great win rate
amount of games.
on almost 300 games. Yeah. We have a
Invoker,
23.
Level 23.
He's definitely a spammer.
Several times. So we have two spammers going mid. Kind of interesting. The Arc Warden spammer and the Invoker spammer going mid against each other. That'll be interesting.
Looks like Light Ops hasn't had Dota Plus as long as Rue has, though. So.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, it's starting to get to the point where people with the higher levels of Dota Plus doesn't necessarily mean that they've been early on. You could easily tell, but
yeah. Oh, this is very interesting.
Smoking.
And also, Underlord's headed top. Is that a carry Underlord?
This is very interesting movement from Dark Horse. So yeah, Underlord's going top. They're going to run into this Terrorblade. Rue has skilled up Cold Snap. They're going to kill him. They got him. Wonderful smoke. Immediately, bowling pins going down on his Terrorblade.
Wow.
And they give
first blood to Rue. That is excellent. You want to start that mid with that.
It says whoa immediately. Do they see this ward? Light Top's just planted a ward mid. I think they might have seen it because they placed that ward in the smoke. Lich, Dr. Maxito placed that when he was smoked. I think they might see that ward and be able to counter that.
And this is really nice because it was early enough that Dr. Maxito is all the way up top now. So a lot of times these early engagements can sacrifice bounty rune plays, but it looks like both Stuff and Dr. Maxito are ready to contest here.
Yeah, they were able to find that very quick.
In fact, Aaron Rappaport is going in. He skilled Fire Spirits, but
it's very common. But they have the Lich Q.
Right. I just think he dies here. He does not have his escape, but he decided to go in. He does get the rune. Oh, he will go down. Dr. Maxito is able to take him out with that last Frost Blast. And Stuff is teeping in and make sure he doesn't miss any last hits. That was a really nice play by the Dr. Maxito.
Immediately counters the ward mid.
This is something that you've got to be careful on. You got to get your wards out really quick. Since they had smoked, they had it out very fast. Rue gets the early range creep deny. So he will have that level advantage. But Light Ops is putting a lot of harass onto him.
Yeah, that's huge.
He's getting low. But does this matter as much with a Quas Invoker?
So Quas level 1 does provide some regen, but it's not a lot. If you can zone out, once he gets to level 2 Quas, it does start getting a lot of regen. But I think that he's not necessarily worried about it as much. Rue seems to know.
Oh,
exactly
down on bottom, King Bob and Ferocious Spud are going on to the Dazzle masking. Let's see if they're able to get him.
By bowling pin.
That was beautiful. They are able to cancel the salve, but masking will walk away, and Ferocious Spud actually takes a few hits from the tower. He gets poisoned.
3 seconds.
I think he's going down. Oh my gosh, the poison, will it take him out? It does. It does. That's a big kill from masking.
Great play. Are they going to get King Bob as well? No, they're not. Amazing play though.
And
by
with
Dazzle and the Terrorblade.
With this meta, they're able to secure a lot of last hits here as well.
That was incredible. Mid, I think Lightops is in trouble.
Oh, you're right. There's the cold snap onto him. Rue does take a spirit to the face, but Lightops will go down here.
That's a solo kill on the mid lane. Rue.
Oh, Spirit Breaker's charging in onto Lich. It looks like Dr. Maxito is in danger here. He throws a
slow with the Q, and he should be able to get out. Yeah.
Okay. He does get out here.
Underlord, 14 and 8. Look at this. 14 last hits, 8 denies for the Underlord.
Wow. He's just getting a free lane here.
Free lane completely, yeah. And I guess that is the issue. Neither Spirit Breaker or Phoenix are really true offlaners, if that makes sense. They're a little bit. King Bob also posturing mid to maybe get another kill on Lightops. If they kill him a second time before his TP's up, that's huge. And first to Spud going bottom, just soloing against
King Bob's running in. He's looking for the kick. He kicks him back under tower. They get the cold snap onto him. No tower procs, but he does follow up with the stun, and Rue is able to get a bunch of right clicks, but he does tango in a full Iron Branch, and he will get out. Up top,
I think that's
looks like there's a courier kill from Dream Carl onto the Underlord's carrier, so that was a little misplay there. But it looks like Spirit Breaker's taking a lot
damage for these.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage here.
Charge out by Zen.
It's a beautiful charge. Beautiful charge. And Dr. Maxito may be going down. Oh, no. Phoenix is scared to continue chasing.
So far, great laning on both sides.
Absolutely.
My biggest concern right now is obviously how farm this Underlord is getting, and Rue's mid is also taking ahead of Lightops of Arc Warden. Their Terrorblade isn't getting the best of farm bottom, but neither is Ferocious Spud. Only 6 last hits to Terrorblade's 12. So it does seem like they're doing well bottom. Obviously, it looks like King Bob Earth Spirit is roaming back to that bottom lane. We'll see if they can get a kill or something like that.
Terrorblade is a little bit low on this dude bowling pin. He is a little bit low. So we'll have to see him be a little bit careful. Up top, it looks like they're just diving tower.
They do see the Earth Spirit, so they should be able to avoid this gank.
Yeah, Underlord and Lich are just farming between the tier 1 and tier 2.
Yeah, I think now that Lich has Frost Shield, Underlord is just never going to die here. They're going bottom, but they don't.
There's a big kick. That slows him down. He's able to get a lot of damage onto him. A nice heal from Dazzle. Oh, and Ferocious Spud is going down. Oh, he goes down.
Wow.
He goes down.
What a heal for the Dazzle.
That was a beautiful heal. Beautiful
heal. Wonderful bait on that. So Terrorblade, the bottom lane gets another kill, and even though he's lower on last hits, he is still doing a pretty good job net worth-wise.
Up top, we have a little bit of a fight here. It looks like Aaron Rappaport's getting low, and a Lich is going to take him down with the Frost Blast. And you're right, the permanent damage is stacking up. It's only 5 right now, but he also has 60 passive damage, or temporary damage. And so he may be able to push with this catapult wave that's coming in.
Dr. Maxito doesn't have any items right now. 2 Iron Branches. Looks like he's getting stuff, or some things coming out on the courier. And King Bob just kind of...
Rue is moving on to Lightops mid. It looks like he's getting him down really low. He may dive for this. And looks like he will to end up taking out Lightops. Again, a solo kill. This is a big deal.
Yeah, I think Rue was just getting Lightops lower and lower and lower, and eventually got to the point where he could kill him. So... Rue going the Urn now. This is, I imagine, going to be kind of a classic build going into the Spirit Vessel. King Bob's bottom again. But I just don't think they can kill these guys. Like, this Dazzle Terrorblade combo is doing great. I'm really impressed by this team for being so low skilled. They're doing an excellent job in this laning stage, actually, in this bottom lane. Mid lane struggling a little bit. I think top lane is major struggling. That's where the biggest difference of farm coming in. Spirit Breaker and Phoenix only 6 last hits combined.
Versus the 40 of... oh my gosh, oh, so close.
He turns. Oh, I think he catches him there.
Stuff is getting him low here.
Oh, good TP, good TP.
Oh, he juked Stuff so hard.
You know, I think that's totally worth it. Phoenix getting the kill.
Oh, he's getting really low.
One more tick, doesn't get it.
And it looks like Stuff will end up taking him down here.
With the phase boots, gets the kill. That's another 3. He's at 8 permanent damage. King Bob going into the mid lane, killing Light Tops with Rue.
Wow, and they end up farming the illusion too. A big charge from Dream Carl. He may be able to get a kill here. It looks like he's going to take down King Bob. That was a very nice kill, or protection from.
Yeah.
Rue was almost taken down as well.
Yeah, once again protecting his cores. King Bob does a great job of that. So I think, yeah, the biggest. There's a 4K lead for Dark Horse. Honestly, that is coming. This top lane has been a disaster. Has been an absolute disaster for Nardans. They're saying easy mid here, but the top lane, it looks like 3-1 for the Phoenix and 4-1 for the Spirit Breaker. In the meantime, Stuff 46-22.
I mean, just looking at the net worth here, the only one that's close to the Rue and the Underlord is the Terrorblade, and he's almost 1,500 below Rue.
Right. That's very worrisome. But I think
the Phoenix is, which I believe is the offlaner, is
Ferocious Spud going on. First Spud going on Dazzle, gets the Dazzle killed. That's huge.
Oh, Spirit Breaker is charging in, so they do have vision on Ferocious Spud. And it looks like
top lane, mid lane.
Meta is popped.
Here comes a charge. Oh, Rue cancels the charge from Spirit Breaker.
A nice tornado to cancel that. He ends up getting the mana drain thing on him, and he has Alacrity. Gets a nice bash onto Rue. Are they going to be able to make a play here? Earth Spirit is headed over.
There's no detection on the Ghost Walk.
Earth Spirit rolls in.
Does slow them.
Okay, he gets a kick, a two-man kick onto Dream Carl. Dream Carl
snap to cancel the charge. And Light Tops has to back out.
It's a big deal there. A double Spirit. Oh, double Spirit would have killed him. Rue dodges very nicely.
Oh, so close. Nardans was so close on that kill, but it's just ultimately not quite there. Cold Snap onto the Arc Warden with the Tornado, just pushing him back, making him salve up. Bottom lane first is Spud getting low again. He does have time lapse, and he does have his
He's
W.
decided to play it aggressive. He's going in on Dublo. Oh my gosh. Dude, Bowling Pin takes him down. That is a big deal, especially because they really need something from their carry right now.
Oh man, Ferocious Spud still had the time lapse available and 2 wand charges with the salve. But Bowling Pin, I think Ferocious Spud wasn't prepared for that damage coming out. 3 Wraith Bands in the attack speed. Top lane, Phoenix getting low, but uses the Icarus Dive to get out of there.
Quadruple
charging mid on Rue. I don't think he finishes this. He's just getting out.
All right,
10 minutes.
Looks like all runes are going to go to Dark Horse.
Going for Dark Horse, as well as the 2 outposts. That's big. And Rue at this point is just completely zoning Light Tops. Level 10 to level 7.
Can't even approach the wave right now.
Can't even approach the lane. Just get his mana burn. He doesn't have any mana. He can't do any damage without mana. This is an interesting... I like the Invoker pick against this Arc Warden. Yeah. Just if you keep his mana down, the Quaswest Invoker has just been keeping his mana down, so he can't do anything.
Absolutely. Underlord is continuing his farming approach. He's cutting the wave between towers so that they can't even approach the wave. They're missing out on every last hit.
Phoenix and Spirit Breaker are struggling so hard this game. Does he just die?
He dives ahead of him. I think he tried to get the deny onto the tower, but he just ends up going down.
and another more permanent strength.
Or just damage,
13
thank goodness.
Damage, sorry, permanent damage, yeah.
The strength would be too good.
And King Bob ganks Lightops again. Lightops dies once again.
This is feeling really, really hard. The only lane that's
Rue
going
is
well
unstoppable.
is
6-0-0.
is the carry. For,
Terrorblade's going to have to do some major work. Now, this is a cool combo. Terrorblade, if he gets low, can get graved from Dazzle, and then in the last second use a Sunder. I think that's a pretty cool combo.
Okay.
King Bob tries to roll in, but misses on the Phoenix. Phoenix did use Icarus Dive, so I think it was worth a shot there. So Terrorblade and Dazzle are having a really good lane right now. Ferocious Spud is still level 9, though. He doesn't have a lot of items. Okay, here comes a TP.
Okay.
Rue coming down.
Rue's coming down. This is a huge invoker right now,
It's
so
the
they
tornado
have
on
to
the
be really
Dazzle.
careful. It was a nice dodge from Dude Bowling
Great
Pin.
job.
And
Great
a
job
last
to kill
second
Tornado
heal.
first.
Oh, a nice Sunder!
Rue.
He's getting right clicks. He needs one more right click to take down Rue, but he won't be able to get that.
Turns back around.
Oh, and it looks like he does end up taking down Rue. That was a big killing streak going the way of the Terrorblade. That was 900 gold. Oh my gosh.
However, Arc Warden dies again. Dr. Maxito looks like he gets a kill with King Bob.
Wow, the support's taking down that
Arc
mid.
Warden. And Ferocious Spud did benefit from getting all of the experience from the Terrorblade kill. Since Rue had died. That was Rue's first death. Terrorblade. Big jump in that
That was a big
worth.
kill, absolutely.
Terrorblade's only 1,000 gold behind the Invoker. This Underlord is a huge problem, however. He's going armlet. What do you think about that build?
It's
Really
interesting.
build.
That's a very interesting build. He also looks like when a casual
Terrorblade
ring of
TPing
health.
in. It looks like there's 3 heroes from Dark Horse with King Bog coming in and Dr. Maxito on the Lich. It looks like they're posturing to fight again, maybe push this tower.
They do have the
Rue's
Lich
also
ult.
coming in. Invis. Spirit Breaker charge onto the Lich. Can they kill the Lich?
Before he gets his
They
ult
kill
off,
the
no,
Lich.
the ult
Does
gets
get
off.
his
He's
ult
doing a
off.
lot of damage here. Oh, Phoenix ult is
ult.
off. Can they get it?
Oh,
Oh, the
the
big
Lich
Lich ult
kills
takes down 2
Terrorblade.
people, and then they finish it off. The Phoenix ult will go off, and it looks like they are going to be able to take down King Bob. He takes down.
Deafening blast by the Invoker.
Get his full Spirit Vessel onto the Phoenix, and Phoenix will go down.
Can they kill Lightops as well? This is huge. 4 Spirit Breaker.
Oh, and there's another
comes
cold
up
snap.
again.
This Invoker, he's all
Team
over the
wide.
place.
That is
That feels really bad. Really bad.
Team wipe. Underlord in the meantime just farming.
He's just free farming. He takes the tier 2,
Crazy.
and there's the GG.
GG is called.
There's the
Ultimately,
GG.
I think really good bottom lane by Nardans. Really got to fix their top lane, I think. Maybe getting a true offlaner can help with that. But ultimately, I think Dark Horse just 12k advantage at 14 minutes. They could have kind of dominated, really.
Absolutely. I honestly do think that there was some signs of life from this Nardis team, but I do think that that they were definitely lacking a solid offlaner. If they had a Timbersaw or a Bristleback or something, they just couldn't have been bullied the way that they were up top. So
Yeah,
something to look into.
Nardans losing the game, but I think some promising results for them. Obviously,
Absolutely.
Rue's Invoker kind of going off 9-1 and 4 this game. I think a big part of that. King Bob's, eight assists this game. I think he helped out mid a lot. So.
Wow. Yeah, what a great game there for
great game. Or
for both
excited
teams.
for excited to see what they do in the rest of the tournament.